We're going to show you the live versus hypothetical results in trading for November 2022. I'm going to show you this first from the hypothetical perspective. Then I'm going to show you the live results and how those results are different than the hypotheticals in our trading for the 200K portfolio this month. And so this is the portfolio calculator. It represents the hypotheticals, and we alternated between the stock index portfolio 18. We started with this. It ended the month on an equity peak. It was up 25,192.50. These are hypotheticals, and I'm going to show you the live results here in a minute, like I said. And so the stock index portfolio 18 plus 10 additional strategies called the Blitz, we're only up 13,000 on the month. They're in a $21,000 drawdown out of 40,000. This is why we're still trading the Blitz, because it's the worst case, risk to worst case drawdown is lower. And so this is the hypothetical results. Now I'm going to show you the hypotheticals versus the live results and how we switched, the exact dates we switched between each of these this month in November. So the hypotheticals are listed here. This is a stock index portfolio 18. I took the daily P&Ls directly from the hypothetical spreadsheet. This is a stock index portfolio 18 plus Blitz. I took this directly from the spreadsheet, the portfolio calculator, took these, and I've highlighted in green the dates based on an end of day basis when we said we were going to trade the stock index portfolio 18, and the daily P&L for this is, you can see we started the month down, minus 19,672.50, 4-day losing streak, kind of brutal, and then that is what we were trading. We're trading a stock index portfolio 18, and then we looked over at the Blitz and said, hey, this gives us a better risk to reward ratio. Let's trade this. So from the 7th through the 9th, we traded the stock index portfolio 18 plus 10 additional strategies in the Blitz. And so the results here are using these hypothetical results for this time period. And then we had a run up, and we switched over to the stock index portfolio 18 again. And this is where the real gain was made on the month. You see 38,780 when you sum up all the daily P&Ls based on switching back and forth between these, while each of these only had 25 and 13. So this is not the sum. It almost looks like the sum of these two, but it's not. It's a coincidence that the sum of these two is close to this. But the sum of this is 25, the sum of this is 13, and the sum of the total is based on the different dates that we traded this. And so this is where the real value kicks in, is when we switched back, when the risk to worst case drawdown favored the stock index portfolio 18, we had this gain right here, which was 21,000, while the stock index portfolio 18 MIT plus Blitz had only 2,200. Now, the one more day staying in the stock index portfolio 18 plus Blitz, one more day, and then switching would have been profitable. Calling those exact turning points are tricky. So it did work out overall to trade the stock index portfolio 18, just 18 strategies from this time frame. And then as it went into a drawdown, this was in a run-up still. And so then this setup went to a drawdown, and so we switched back to this, and it's kind of had a weak close to the month. It's not too weak, plus 13,000 versus 12,000. So the stock index portfolio 18 plus Blitz, just a little better. We added 18 strategies, or added the 10 strategies from the Blitz package, and only gained another 1,000. So that's the weakness that I'm talking about, is we didn't gain a whole lot by switching here in terms of profit in the same way we did, say, during this time period. During this time period, 23,000 versus 11,000. So we gained an extra 12,000. Then we gained an extra 21,000 versus, during this time period, only 2,500. And so, and then this first setup, first part of the month, it lost 19,000 versus losing 25,000. So it was pretty in sync. It worked out pretty well this month. And so based on all those switches, switching back and forth, if you would have traded stock index portfolio 18 here, and then switched over when we said here and here, the hypotheticals that you'd be comparing to are 38,780. Now, what are the live results? And so I have live results right here for the real trading, and you can see live results were 49,395, and I'm going to explain why there's a difference. I have a column of differences, live versus hypotheticals. I've subtracted this from this to get the live versus hypothetical differences. And you can see here some automation errors here. That really worked in our favor. You know, we've had a lot of months where automation errors have gone against us, but this definitely went in my favor. Here I phased into the blitz intraday. I sent out a couple of intraday messages this month to phase into the blitz here, and that went against me. It would have been better to wait till the end of the day. And so if you didn't get that intraday message and started at the end of the day, it would have been better than phasing in intraday, because I'm measuring this hypothetical result based on an end of day, and it's trading this. And then in the middle of the day, I said start trading stock index 18 plus blitz. So I'm measuring the hypotheticals though based on an end of day versus an intraday. And so intraday I did this, and then the real big difference was Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I sent out an email, and based on technical error, I did not send it out to everyone by mistake, and I exited early on that day because I started looking at the FOMC minute releases, which were happening on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and 6 out of the 6 of the last FOMC minutes were big losers. And so FOMC has turned into just a big a wild trading day. And so I just said, you know, we're at equity peaks, day before Thanksgiving, FOMC minutes look bad. And so I exited, and the difference, we were up 4,500 versus being down 7,000. That's $11,000 difference. That's the main difference. Oftentimes when you average all these other numbers, automation errors with slippage and commission, you know, they kind of even out. But this was a big difference, and I sent this message out intraday. And so I'm still using the hypothetical result that was traded here and recommended. These are the recommendations going into the day. What you see in green, and the sum of those is 38,780. The sum of our live results is 49,395. Actually, the statement is 49,395 and 30 cents, and so I have a 30-cent accounting error on one of these days. So adding up the brokerage daily P&Ls is about 49,395 and versus 38,780. And you see the hypothetical differences, some notes on some of these, and that is what happened in November 2022. So we are moving forward here with the stock index portfolio 18 plus blitz as we roll into December the 1st.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.